Hey everybody, welcome to What It Takes, a mini-series where I ask the same questions to elite coaches and they talk about what it takes to become an elite coach. I'm your host, Kevin Shaw, and today we're talking with two-time elite coach, Allie Darr. Allie, welcome to What It Takes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Love it. Hey, so tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Allie Darr. I am from Toledo, Ohio. I am a mom to 4 little boys and a full-time coach.
Very good. Love to have you on. Here we go. Question number 1. Allie, how were you introduced to Beachbody?
I was introduced to Beachbody because a few of my friends on social media were doing it. I had no interest at all in Beachbody. I thought the shakes were a scam, and I thought that I could get results by myself. Little did I know, I tried the gym, I tried some YouTube workouts, and I couldn't get results by myself. So I finally gave in after months and months and fell in love.
I love that it took you months and months to finally realize this is not a scam.
It is not.
Very good. Question number 2. Can you describe what those early days looked like? Once you were a coach, kind of explain what it looked like for you.
My early days in the business were finding out how to not be salesy and not just post stock photos of other people. My early days in the business were me getting myself healthy. I was not a typical coach. I had no fitness experience. I did not like fitness, and I had 40 pounds to lose. So my first early days were me getting myself results and sharing my own pictures. And that is what has helped me so much in this business.
Sounds a lot like the vital process that we're promoting.
A little bit.
40 pounds. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is awesome. Okay. So what do you feel are some attributes or habits you have that contribute to your success?
I think my biggest attribute is me just being myself. I have stopped focusing on what other coaches are doing that are successful, and I have focused on what works for me and my business, and my business thrives on me as a mom, me as a wife, and me being the not so perfect fitness role model. And it attracts a lot of people who aren't perfect, and it attracts a lot of different people into my network, and that's how I've grown my business.
So when did you realize that you had to stop being other coaches? I mean, when did that happen in your business?
I realized early on because I wasn't attracting anybody. I was acting like other people and mimicking other people, but it wasn't me. So it came across really salesy. And when I finally started talking my truth, my story, my past, that's when people started relating to me. And when I just started being more myself instead of what I thought Beachbody wanted me to be. I got to be me, and that's when my business started growing.
Boy, coaches, if you're listening in, that was a key indicator right there. Be yourself, guys. It is what people are attracted to. Love that answer. So what advice do you have for a brand new coach who doesn't know where to start? What can they start doing today to achieve long-term success?
My biggest advice is do a program. When coaches do not do a program, it is so hard for them to start a business. You can't have a business on something that you are not familiar with, and having results is so key to this business. So doing a program your first month is first and foremost over the training. That is the most important thing you can do for your business, and then slowly start to learn the business, see what works and what doesn't work for you. It's all about what works for your network and you, not somebody else's. It is your business. So doing the program, getting a little bit of training and getting your feet wet, see what works, see what doesn't work. And then each month evolve a little bit and change and tweak as you go along. But do a program every single month.
Just start doing.
Just start doing it.
I hear you. Okay, what about the coach who is struggling or is thinking about giving up? What advice do you have for them?
My advice for a coach who is struggling is, are you doing a program? That's not really advice, but make sure you are dialing into a program. And the biggest thing I learned is personal development. I thought that these people were loco, reading their books and these positive quotes. But when I started to read the books, I started to change on the inside. My mind started to change. Negative comments didn't affect me like they used to. And doing personal development is so huge for yourself. able to relate to people, you're able to share positivity, and people are attracted to that. So make sure that you are doing personal development if you are struggling. That might be the one missing link that you are missing.
Love that. That's great advice. Okay, last advice question. What is the best advice you've received regarding your business?
The best advice I have received is what you put in is what you get out. If I am not doing my workouts, if I am not showing up every single day, my business doesn't move. It becomes stagnant. But when I show up, when I am inviting, when I am connecting with people, helping my customers and my coaches, that is when my business grows. So what you put in is what you get out.
Amen. Okay, on to the speed round. Allie, on average, how much time do you spend working your business?
I would say I spend about 2 to 4 hours a day.
Okay. What's your average SC each month?
10 to 15 Success Club points.
What percentage of time do you focus on your own business versus your team?
Well, that's an interesting question, because when I became a diamond coach, I funneled all of my energy into my team, and my business started to slow down. And I realized, I need to focus on my business first and foremost to be able to lead my team. So now I spend about 80% of my time on my business, recruiting coaches, recruiting customers, spending time inside my challenge groups, and I spend the other 20% with my team. They follow my lead. So if I am not doing the vital behaviors, either are they. So I spend about 80% on my business and 20% helping my team.
Sounds like a familiar percentage, 80-20. I like that. Yeah. And what leadership ladder rung are you at right now?
Organizational leader.
Love it. Okay, guys, we are on to random questions from a hat. Allie, you have no idea what I'm going to ask you. Here is your question. If you could wake up tomorrow in the body of someone else, who would you pick and what would you do?
In the body of somebody else?
Yeah.
Like a coach or a celebrity?
Doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. In the body of somebody else. I think I would want to be Chalene Johnson.
All right.
She's so cute and bubbly and excited about life, and the way she talks just attracts people. So I think I'd want to be her for a day.
And what would you do when you were if you were Chalene Johnson?
I would do some really hard workouts, because I am not a hard workout person, but she breezes through them. So I would take her energy and use it.
And she has that energy. I love these questions because they throw you off. Hey, guys, that is questions from a hat. Allie, thank you so much for taking time to be with us. Great info, great stuff. Guys, this is what it takes. Thank you.